Yo, what's going on, guys? It's your boy Bingus Jingus Pocahontas Jackson here. I think I said, I forget. I'm pretty sure in my last video I said, like, this video is gonna be my last video for, like, more than a month. It is not, because I got bored as hell today and I decided, you know what, I'm gonna record another video. This video, like, actually will be my last one for a month. Like, this is final because I'm going to be at the airport at 4:30 in the morning tomorrow, which is in 12 hours, so I think I have enough time. And then after that, I'm going to basically be home 2 days for the entirety of the next month. My next full day home after today will be July 20th. So, no, that's a lie. The second to next full day home for the next month will be July 20th. I might take a little, leave of absence, but yeah, I don't know. No one really cares about that, and I'm just yapping. So, yeah, this is my last video for a month, whatever. I'm watching a Gotham chess video about two bots playing each other. It's kind of funny. Yeah, today's video... oh, actually, no, hold on. Let me give a little shout out. So, there's this channel that I found the other day. It's oh my god, what's it called? By the other day, I mean like yesterday at 11 p.m. I had to go fact check. The channel is called Every Day is a Good Day, but it's like all one word, and the E is a 3. And it's run by this girl who like reminds me a lot of myself. To say, a lot of her videos I was binge watching yesterday and kind of inspired this video. I just thought of this topic out of nowhere because she just mentioned it once. And I was like, oh, I can make a full video on that. That's pretty cool. Her great binging content. We're gonna have one of those stupid, deep videos where I just kind of yap into a camera and hope to get my point across, but really don't, and I just talk in circles for about however long this video is, 13 minutes or whatever. Video topic, memories don't come back. Money does, but memories don't. I'm seeing these people very, very frequently. They're like, oh my god, I just spent so much money on a vacation with my friends. I'm gonna be fun. By the way, this has never happened. I'm just saying, it probably has happened. But, yeah, they say, oh my god, I'm so financially, down in the dumps or whatever. What the hell am I even saying? People are hesitant to spend money, and when they do spend money on, experiences, they feel bad about it. Don't feel bad about it, especially if you're young. My hair looks awful. No matter how much money it costs to go on a vacation with your friends, you will never be 17 on a beach vacation with your friends ever again. Do it while you still can, or your future self will beat you up for it. A pretty similar theme to a lot of my other videos I've had on this channel. It's basically just like, make the most of your life while you're still young, because you will never be as happy as you were in 2016. So, you might as well get as close to that as you possibly can. Last summer, me and my friends went on a beach trip. I actually made 2 videos about it, one before and one after. You guys definitely don't know or care about that, but I actually made 2 videos about that trip. It was a trip for sure. It low-key split my friend group in half, but dude, if I had the chance to do it again in like 100 different lives, I would do it again 100 times out of 100. I don't care that it costed me like $700. Are all rich, so there's peer pressure to spend more money. Are all rich. I just realized the video was paused and I was yapping. I don't know where I left off, but yeah. I don't know the last thing I said because I don't know where I accidentally paused it, but yeah, I was just yapping when it was paused for like a minute. Speed run it over everything I said, blah blah blah. Senior week, my friends, yeah, I went to Miami with a bunch of my friends. It was expensive, but I don't care because the experiences were worth more than the money, even though I spent a shit ton of money on those vacations. Yeah, so, if you have $430 in your bank account and a trip with your friends to Hawaii costs $429, but you're all 17 and your parents are somehow all allowing it and you got cheap enough flights and housing to do it, I would do it 100 times out of 100 because the money is going to come back, but the memories and the experiences and the happiness will not. You're going to be so joyous. It's going to be worth $429. I spent $700 to go to Miami with my friends for like 6 days. Like, dude, it was awesome. It was amazing. I don't regret it one day. Got to drink alcohol there. See my brother going outside right now? I don't know how, because it is like 106 degrees. But yeah, anyway, I've just kind of, most of this video so far has been talking about like personal anecdotes, things I've said. Basically, every vacation I've ever taken with my friends, amazing, perfect, would not give it back for the world. It was worth all the money I spent on it. I could spend 10 times, well, maybe not 10, well, actually, yes, 10 times as much. For senior week, yes. For Miami, no, because that would be like $10,000. Is spend that money. Go on that vacation. Take that flight. Do whatever the hell you want. Go on a solo trip for all I care. I don't know. Do whatever you want. Like that dude on TikTok, Mega, who's like spawns around the world in random places. Act. Do whatever you want while you still can. You will never be as young again as you are right now. Take that opportunity. Have friends. I know I just briefly mentioned solo travel. You can do that, but ideally you don't do that and you have a group of friends who you love who want to do it with you. This doesn't even apply to travel. Well, it does. It doesn't only apply to travel. So far, this video basically exclusively talking about vacations you take it with your friends. Of course, that's like one of the main parts of it. But like, even if you're just like you're going out with your friends, right? You're just chilling. You're like aimlessly driving around your neighborhood as you do. And then you just pull up to Sky Zone, and you're like, yo, who wants to go to Sky Zone even though it costs $43 an hour? Everyone's like, me, but you don't want to? Do it. Do it. What the hell, you know? Like, do whatever you want. Don't do it. First of all, you're probably going to get peer pressure into doing it if all your friends want you to. Second of all, if you really stand your ground and don't do it, and you just sit on a table and watch all your other friends have fun because they spent that $43, I know it's not, in reality, it's not that expensive, but like, you know, some people are poor, so it might feel like it's expensive as hell, even though it's, well, it is, but it's not like, it's not unreasonable. My point is, you're going to wish you spent that money. Because you're going to see all your friends having so much fun. Dude, all these opportunities you're going to be given, it doesn't matter if they cost money because the memories are priceless. You know what I mean? That was low-key a bar. And I do, like, friends matter in this. Like, you really want to have a group of friends who you love. You know what I mean? Because, like, they will make your time immeasurably better. If it's, like, a group of fake friends and you kind of just go because you feel obligated to, then that's, you know, that's one story. That's kind of a whole different problem for a whole different video. I don't know. But, dude, if you have real friends, you need to cherish your time with them while you still can. Go. Do whatever they want you to do. Dude, there's this group of friends who I know from college. Well, I went to high school with them, and I knew they existed, but then in college, I have a mutual friend who I started hanging out a lot more because I went to college with him, and so I hung out with them. They're pretty cool. Point is, they went to Japan after the school year ended. That was like a month ago. They went like a couple weeks after the school year ended. Like, that's sick. It probably cost them $1,000 each at least, but like, that's so sick. You know, take that initiative. When me and my friends went to senior week, my friend, right, who was like the driver, he was kind of, he probably should have been the lead person, and he would have taken that role if I didn't essentially take it from him. Because he was the driver, he was also the one whose parents were renting the house. So he was low-key, like, even though he was one of the members, he was kind of the group leader unofficially. Then I made sure, like, I was on their dicks. I was on all of their dicks the entire summer long, well, I mean, second semester of the school year long. I was like, get this done, rent the house, do this now, here's a bunch of options. I made, like, a whole Google document with, like, 6 options that showed, like, how close each house was to the beach, you know, how big it would hold, the cost, all the shit. Dude, I was low-key dedicated to that. Like, and I made sure that all of my friends were in on it. We had the dates, we had the people, we had everything locked in as soon as we could. Person, hold your friends accountable if they're not doing shit. Make sure they, you know, do everything they need to do to be able to get the vacation out of the group chat. And again, I did mention earlier, not everything is about travel, but travel, dude. Once you travel with your friends, you will understand why I'm yapping about travel with my friends so much in this video, because it is amazing. I don't care that it cost me $400. No one did. It was an experience of a lifetime, you know what I mean? I know that's a cliche, but it's also true. Kinds of experiences, you know, you have friends, you have a social life. I mean, hopefully, if you have friends, if you have a social life, put something out there and see if it happens. I understand some friend groups are like shit at planning things, because there's actually another friend group, a third friend group, that's kind of my college friend group. So the one that I went to the beach with was my high school friend group. The ones I went to the Miami with was a Hawaii friend group who I met over the summer in Hawaii, as you might have been able to guess. A college friend group, dude, I mean, I love them, you know what I mean? They're great people. They are so shit at planning, it is actually incredible. I had the dates down for a vacation, like okay, so in like May, they ran like a poll, and they were like, yo guys, what, you know, weekend of the summer, because we realized everyone had jobs, so we could really only do it during the weekend, or an internship, or research, or whatever, so they're like, what weekend works best for you? And they chose a weekend, and then nobody has done anything. We had a place that they said they were going to rent. This dude was like, I'm going to rent this, and kept saying that he was going to rent it. And we were like, why haven't you rented it yet? And he was like, no, don't worry, I'm going to rent it. He kept saying that, and then he just didn't rent it and ran out. Like, dude, I love you, but like, you said you were going to rent it. Oh my god, I missed the pause button, dude. Hold on, watch this. I missed. Watch this again. You didn't see that last one. There we go. If you have friends that are shit at planning and you actually like this friend, like, this is kind of like not my first friend group, my first friend group, like, primary friend group is still my high school friends. Like, no one will ever match the feeling that they give me, but like, my college friends are so great, but they're so shit at planning. And like, if they're not gonna take that initiative to just book the shit when you say you're gonna book it, I'm not gonna intervene with that. I mean, they can do what they want, but like, again, that also is like one weekend, and they're big drinkers, and I don't really like that. Smokers. I actually don't really care that they drink. I do care that they smoke, though. I don't know why I said that just now. Ignore the drinking part, but I do care that they smoke. I fucking hate that shit. Sorry for the tangent. Find a group of people who you love. For me, that would be my high school friends. Find a group of people who you love. Take that initiative. Make sure the trip leaves the group chat. You know, make sure you can do whatever you still can. It doesn't matter if it costs $370 like it did for me and everyone else in the group. You know, it's okay. The money will come back. You will grow up. You will get a summer job. You will rise in the hierarchy. You will graduate college, probably. Well, actually, you might not get a job because the job market's low-key kind of ass right now. But, you know, if you do, you'll get money, and then, you know, a week's wage will give you back what you spent for that vacation, okay? Money will come back. It don't matter if you're broke, if the reason you're broke is memories and happiness. And I missed the pause button again. I'm not even missing the touchpad. I'm hitting the touchpad. It's just not pausing. Brother's still outside. When he comes back in, there's going to be like a gallon of sweat like running down his shirt. It's kind of brazy. Okay, as I predicted at the start of the video, this video has majority consisted of me talking in circles and saying the same thing 14 different times in 12 different ways. Guys, I'm just going to like wrap everything up in one summary because I do want to kind of give like a, you know, an abstract to this video. Except it's after the video, not before. But yeah, what I'm saying is that don't worry about how much something costs if you know it's going to give you memories that you're never going to forget. Take that flight. Go on that vacation. Go to whatever you and your friends decide to do on a whim. Go to Sky Zone, as I said earlier. Do whatever else you want. Maybe it's, I don't know, my brain isn't working, but literally anything else. It doesn't matter if it costs money. I don't know. I was gonna say something profound. I couldn't think of anything. Just, you know, Nike saying, just do it. Just do it. Go for it. Go for it. Whatever you do, if you didn't do it, you will regret it. You know what I mean? If you're with your friends, if you're with people you love, just do it. And you will never forget. I mean, you probably will, but, you also might not. I say these videos are low-key shit. Like, dude, people are gonna click on this video expecting, like, such a profound, you know, speech that brings up a lot of highly key points instead of, see, I don't even, like, that wasn't even proper English grammar. What am I saying? This video is so much, it's just clickbait. I'm sorry. This video's low-key just been kind of ass. I've said the same thing 12 different ways. Yeah. Do what you can while you still can. Doesn't matter if it costs money. Memories are not replaceable. Money is. Just do it. My advice to you, just do it. Don't pay attention to the cost. Just do it. It's worth it. I promise you. How do I wrap that up? By missing the pause button. I'm not even missing the button. I'm literally clicking it and it just doesn't pause. Yeah, this video was kind of terrible. These videos have, like, on my channel have gotten, like, progressively worse. It's actually bad, but nobody watches them anyway, so it doesn't even matter. But, yeah, shout out, every day is a good day. But, yeah, I don't know. You get my point. You heard what I said. Yeah, whatever. I'm not gonna say anymore. I hope you enjoyed this video. I guess. I don't know. See ya.